Om Swastiastu. Hello everyone. Nice to see you again with me, Putu Intan Nursanti Sanjaya from A1 class Denpasar. So in this video, we talk about defining and non-defining relative clauses. So let's get started. The first one is defining relative clauses. Relative clauses give us information about the person or thing mentioned in it. Defining relative clauses give us essential information that tell us who or what we are talking about. We usually use a relative pronoun or adverb to start defining relative clauses, such as who, which, that, when, where, or whose. The first one is who or that. We can use who or that to talk about people that is more common and a bit more informal. For the example, she is the woman who cut my hair. He is the man that I met at the conference. The second one is which or that. We can use which or that to talk about things that is more common and a bit more informal. For the example, there was 1 year's warranty which comes with the TV. The laptop that I bought last week has started making strange noise. The third one is when. When can refer to a time. For the example, summer is the season when I'm happiest. The fourth one is where. Where can refer to a place. For the example, that's the stadium where Real Madrid play. And the last one is whose. Whose refer to the person that something belongs to. For the example, he is a musician whose album have sold millions. Okay, the next material is non-defining relative clauses. Non-defining relative clauses give us extra information about someone or something which could be left out and the sentence would still make sense. This extra information is separated from main clause by commas. For the example, the award was given to Sarah, whose short story impressed the judge. And we always use a relative pronoun or adverb to start a non-defining relative clauses, such as who, which, whose, when, or where, but not that. We also use commas to separate the clause from the rest of the sentence. The first one is who. We use who when the subject is person. For the example, yesterday I met my new boss, who was very nice. And second one is which. We use which when the subject is a thing. And we can use which with a preposition to talk about place and time. In this case, it's more common to use where or when instead of which and the preposition. However, when we use which without a preposition, we can use where or when. For the example, the house is very big, it's also very cool. City Park, where we used to go, has been closed down. Okay. The last one is whose. We use whose to refer to the person or thing that something belongs to. For the example, my next door neighbor, whose children go to school with ours, has just bought a new car. For the example, we could say, I saw a man, he looked like my uncle. But using a relative clause is much better. I saw a man who looked like my uncle becomes I saw a man who looked like my uncle. And then we often use defining relative clauses in definition. For example, a carpenter is a person who makes things from wood. And then you can shorten some relative clauses using a present participle or past participle. For example, have you seen the teacher who is wearing a white suit? It's present participle. And I have lots of films which were directed by David Lynch. It's passive past participle. And yeah, guys, we can omit the relative pronoun when the pronoun is the object of the relative clause. For the example, the girl who we spoke to last night is here. Note, guys, that who and which can be left out when the things or person is the object of the verb. And whose is not usually used to refer to a thing, and of which is usually used instead. Difference between defining and non-defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses is used to provide essential information. No commas are used. Relative clause cannot be omitted. Relative pronouns in the objective case can be omitted. That can be directly used. That can replace who, whom, and which. Whereas in non-definite relative clause is used to provide extra or non-essential information. Commas are used to separate the relative clause. Relative clause can be omitted. No relative pronoun can be omitted. And that can be used, which can be used in a place of that. Okay guys, I think the material is enough and this is the link for your practice. And I will also put the link on my video description. So, thank you for your attention and watching me. See you in the next time. Bye. Om Santi 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 Om.